Today is Monday. We've got a spa over there as well that's completely separate. It has its own filter system, own heater, and yeah, own chemicals as well. So we gotta balance that water, and then we balance the pool water separately as well. Go ahead and test chemicals real quick. Oops, grab two. Check out one. Chlorine is about a 1, pH about 7.6, alkalinity about 120, cyanuric acid, we've got maybe a 30 there. So we'll add some chlorine, and what else? Should be it, just some chlorine. As I mentioned earlier, the spa is completely separate from the pool, so we have to test this separately as well. Go ahead and grab our strips. Grab one this time. Go ahead and dip it. This one, as you can see right from the get-go, we have a good chlorine level. pH looks pretty good, maybe a little on the higher end. And this one's gonna need some conditioner. If we look at that last square, we need some cyanuric acid there. But chlorine's fine here. We'll add a little bit of acid and add some tabs, and that'll help with the conditioner level as well. Quite the walk here in order to get to the equipment, or I could hop the wall too over there, but that's not the right or safe way to do it. So go ahead and go this way. Very old panel. Turn on our spa to timer mode. Release any air. Leave the water. Close that off. And make sure our water timer's on so our water doesn't get low again. Auto, so all good there. Okay, and we'll go ahead and add acid. So it's just a tiny bit here. So we'll test in a little bit and we'll be good to go. Maybe I'll get paid on the first, but let me pay. Let's see what we have here. Usually at this pool, make sure I have chlorine. Empty here. Usually this pool, after a windy day or windy weekend, this one gets pretty bad. So we're gonna see what we got going on. From what I can see right now, a 35-40 minute stop, which I think that's what we're gonna be looking at. Takes the longest in some of these pools is sometimes skimming all these leaves on top, and yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. Throw some soapy water, kind of helps push some of these towards the side, some of these leaves, and start netting right away, because again, it's the most entertaining part of that, and vacuuming. Actually gonna go bring the yard waste can over here, because otherwise I'll be going back and forth, and that'll add even more time. Let's see, what time is it? It's right now 2:59. That's not the right time. That's New York time. 1:59. No, that's Mexico time. That's wrong too. Where are we at? LAX, 11:59. So we'll see how long we take here. And these trash cans are filled up. I'm just gonna take this one. By collecting the last few big leaves, and then we're gonna vacuum the bottom. It's currently 12:11, so we've been here for a while. And honestly, I just saw the spa. I got the pool done, but we still gotta get the spa, so get over here real quick. Up our Riptide right now, and Riptide, we usually use it when there's quite a bit of leaves in the pool, so that's what we're doing right now. Go ahead and turn it on over here. There we go. pretty dusty at the bottom there. We've got quite a bit of probably dirt from construction over here, and from the, well, there's dirt all around the house, so probably all that as well. So we'll focus on the big stuff, and as soon as we get a chance, we'll stick our vacuum in here and get all that dirt out. This is a twice a week service pool. They usually Airbnb it, so gotta keep it clean. Ya agua, entonces ahora sí, bien.
Sí, ya está todo.
Okay. Muy bien. Okay, gracias. All right, so the only downside to the windy season, fall season, I guess I'm not sure we're in winter yet, I don't think so, but worst thing about it is when the winds hit, we end up with brand new leaves in the pool again, and obviously we can't be here all day. So just like I tell my guys, I tell them, hey, you know, do the best you can, and then any new stuff that falls, you know, it's not really up to us, you know, otherwise we'll never finish our day. So do what we can, and we'll come back next week, and hopefully there's no winds, because if there is, it's just the same thing all over again. And that's why we only provide weekly service to our clients. Some clients in the winter, they want to switch to bi-weekly or once a month service, and we just don't do it. We don't offer it at all. So people ask us, we say, sorry, we don't do it because of this reason. We like to be consistent, and yeah, rarely do people leave. If anything, recently I had a guy ask if we can maybe lower our price a little bit, and I lowered our price $15. I said, you know what, we'll go ahead and keep the customer, lower the price a little bit. We're using way less chemicals, so it makes sense. Now, is it ideal? No. Obviously, we'd probably want to keep making the same money, but versus losing the customer completely, I'd rather keep them on. When summertime comes again, we'll raise our price. Basket. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Grab that. There, and then we go look at the equipment, empty that basket out. Blu-ray out, put that back in a second. We've got a leak. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's hissing right here. So we'll have to swap the seals in there. And that's probably why it's wet right here too. So we'll do that as well. Okay, there we go. Things running fine and dandy. Off we go. Lots of construction going on this side, which, like I said, doesn't help with the dustiness in the pool at all. But again, as long as we know we're doing the best that we can. There's my truck getting dust all over it. It is what it is. All right, let's get out of here. All right, guys, so right now we're headed to a customer's house where they had just put a brand new spa cover on it, and they said that we possibly ripped it. So I'm gonna go check it out, just go put an eye on it pretty much, and let the customer know we care about the concern. And if it was us, we'll own up to it, and we'll get someone to fix that cover. I don't know who, but we'll find someone. Hi, how are you? My name is Paul. I'm with Rodriguez Pool Service. We serve as a spa in the back.
It's on this side.
On this side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That one right there. No, honey. I know.
Huh.
No.
the way it ripped. Let me check out another one on this side. Okay, so it is set up to where it's like this and like this. So the strap must have been closed like this. Then what I'm thinking, if we ripped it, my guy who must have tried to push up, and then it just ripped this whole thing right down to the center. So I'm gonna look at it again. Let's see. Yeah, so it must have been like this. He must have been tugging up, ripped it, and just ripped it, and this part stayed in there, but I'll figure it out. Spa looks good though. Smells clean and everything. So, all right. The thing I do see here is the people that made it, Prestige Spa Covers in Florida. So I'm gonna try to look them up and see if they can give me some sort of solution. Check out that. Similar to what we have going on here.
Good afternoon, Prestige Spa Covers. This is Charlene. Can I help you?
Hey Charlene, my name is Paul. I have a pool service company out here in California, and I have one of my customers. They got a cover from you guys.
Well, we can sell you a new vinyl skin. We can do a discounted vinyl skin for you. I can give you an email address you can email. It's all one. There's two parts to a spa cover. There's the vinyl skin, and then there's the foam inside. There is a white sticker adhered to the side of the foam, and it's got a work order number on it. That work order number acts like a serial number for that spa cover, and that'll give us all the information. It'll give us the customer's name, their address, what color it was. All of the stuff is on that, tied to just that one number.
Awesome. So we got a solution, and yeah, let me go find that work order number now. Hopefully that skin is not too expensive, because I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, buddy, you scared me. You're a nice girl or boy. All right, so zipper this thing open. There it is. I think that would be it. And it says material and everything. So we've got a classic size cover, walnut, the date, and just 24. And I'm assuming this is the work order number, so all good. That's what I needed. Now we can skedaddle, and hopefully that discounted skin comes with a good discount, because that's the part of owning the business too, that yeah, mistakes cost money. And yeah, it is what it is, right? I've paid water bills before for leaving water on. That's why we no longer turn on water. And now for these spa covers, just have to do some further training and let the guys know, hey, if you ever tug on a spa and it's not opening right away, make sure the straps are unlatched. Otherwise, we're gonna rip another one. So, let's go. All right, right now we're gonna be making one other stop that I didn't have planned for today, but we happen to be right around the corner, which is this house here. And we need to add salt to the pool. The salt's been low in it, and the chlorine generator hasn't been working, so I'm gonna get that fixed. Got like 4 bags, I think, of salt in the back of my truck, so whatever we need, we should have enough. It's a small pool, and go from there. Water's a little low here, but here's our tester. 2420, 2500, around there, about 2500. So it's not too bad, actually. Be able to get away with 1 bag of salt. All right, so we've got our easy open. we'll brush it in. Just brush the bottom like that. See how it picks up. And yeah, we'll brush for a couple minutes here and we'll get out of here and check the salt level a week from now, see where it's at. One of the last stops we'll be making is here at this commercial building. And we've been doing this for about 2 years now. Let me make sure I park right because I'm not trying to hit anyone. All right, this is very tight squeeze, but yeah, we've been doing this place for over 2 years. We come here once a week, make sure we keep it nice and blue, and it's just a decorative pool, so nobody swims here. We literally just keep it clean, make it look nice, and that's about it. All right, so in these pools, commercial buildings, they don't have regular hose bibs where we can just attach our garden hose to. We have to use this metal thing here, and it's called a quick key or coupler key. I forget what it's called, but pretty much we have to use this to get water, which is hidden right about here. And this goes in there. Twist it, and you're able to turn it on or off. I'll show you guys real quick. Goes like that, has an opening, and now all of a sudden we've got water. So, all right, so I've got this bag of DE that I use as a weight. Let's just hold that there because pressure is so high that that thing starts twirling all over the place and gets me wet, gets people around here wet, and then yeah, no control. So turn our water on, and got water over there now. So now we'll just take our little cartridge filter apart, clean that out, and vacuum the pool. And yeah. All right, so there's the pool. Here's the equipment. It's below the level of the pool, which means that, get down here first. It means that the water naturally wants to come down to its lowest point. If I open this basket, water will keep coming out nonstop. So that's why we have these valves here. We have that valve there on the suction side and this one on our return side. So I'll go ahead and turn off my equipment. Close this down. And what that allows us to do is to be able to open all this stuff and not get soaked in water or lose a whole bunch of water. Check this out. If we open this, we start getting a whole bunch of water nonstop. So that's why we have this. Shut that down so we can do whatever we got to do down here. Turn the lid back on. Hammer it a bit. Take this, kink it. It's hard to do with one hand, guys, so I'll be right back. But this is pretty much all we do every week or every other week, depending how high the pressure is. And just rinse this off. So, be right back. Go ahead and open our valves again. This valve, this thing's already filling with water. You can hear it. Alright, everything's open. Yep. Let's turn this back on. Cool. Usually in pools, we want to prime the hose, which means we just fill up the hose with water. But in this case, we don't have the depth. It's not deep enough for us to prime it the normal way. So what I do is actually use my return in the pool. I'm losing my hose there. Return jet. Put my sleeve up. Return jet right here. You can see that the hose starts going underwater little by little, which means it's filling with water. We're just using the return to fill it up, and then as soon as it's filled up, we connect it to our skimmer so we can start vacuuming.